Welcome to Now Explained. This is part of the Computerizing a Manual Bookkeeping System series. This presentation is linked with the Now Explained Manual Bookkeeping series of videos. If you're watching this video on YouTube, you can find the manual version video also on YouTube. And others are Sales Invoice Daybook, Sales Credit Note Daybook, and Sales Invoice Daybook with analysis. This presentation will use the same data as that used in the Manual Bookkeeping series, and so customer, supplier and general ledger balances will all be numerically the same. The ultimate goal is to provide you with a way of comparing a manual bookkeeping system to a computerized bookkeeping system. This presentation will show you how the operation of a computerized bookkeeping system will differ to a manual bookkeeping system. So, now explain Sales Credit Note Daybook, what it is and why we need this daybook. A manual bookkeeping system where there's no computers, pen and paper bookkeeping, using daybooks, the books of original entry, also known as first entry or prime entry daybooks. We are collecting information from the source documents. Computerized bookkeeping, we're going to replace the paper books and we're going to have computer and bookkeeping software. No spreadsheets are allowed. Source documents are required. Everything is integrated and linked. Duplication is removed. You can record much more detail, no column limits as with a paper book. Related daybooks. The Sales Daybook is a combined Sales Invoice Daybook and a Sales Credit Note Daybook. The Bank Receipts Daybook will also exist in a computerized bookkeeping system. And similar and related terms used: customers, clients, debtors, accounts receivable. Receipts, money in, lodgements, electronic funds, transfer, EFT, payments. So we don't need this handwritten daybook anymore. We have on-screen displays. So our on-screen display, there's no need for paper books. We can see all our invoices and all our credit notes. We can have on-screen or printed reports. Here's a screen or printed report and shows us the sales invoice totals. And it shows us our sales credit note totals, and all our invoices and credit notes are also listed on screen. Let's see how this sales credit note is recorded in our Sales Credit Note Daybook. Here is where our sales credit note details are recorded in our Sales Daybook. You can see all the credit notes and all the other invoices on one screen, and you can scroll up and down to see more. Now here is where we create our sales credit note to mirror the same way as was done in our manual Sales Credit Note Daybook. The Sales Credit Note data entry screen, and here it is completed. This is the key difference between a manual bookkeeping system and a computerized system. We only need to enter the data once on this data entry screen, and then every other ledger, the customer's ledger and all general ledger accounts, are updated for you automatically by the software. Note C for credit note was chosen as we are entering a sales credit note. But before we start entering any transactions, we need to do some preparation. We need to set up customer account codes and customer details and product codes, description and prices. When this is completed, we can then start entering our sales credit notes. Here is the sales credit note with the data entry screen side by side. You can see the information taken from the handwritten sales credit note. Here's our customer code, the credit note number, the date of the credit note, the details that were on that credit note, the products that were actually credited, and then the totals, the net values, the VAT and the overall total. We can enter the same information that was recorded in the manual bookkeeping system into our computerized bookkeeping software, but with our bookkeeping software, our customer ledger cards are immediately updated, our general ledger accounts are immediately updated. You can see those credit notes automatically appearing. We only had to enter the data once on the data entry screen. Computerized bookkeeping takes away the need for writing the same sales invoice or sales credit note in different ledgers. When you enter a sales invoice or a sales credit note, all the linked ledgers are updated immediately. The customer ledger card, general ledger sales account, general ledger sales control account, the debtor's ledger, and the general ledger VAT control account. Also, any sales or customer report is now ready to be seen on screen or printed. What you have learned. There is some preparation work necessary before you can start entering data. A computerized system allows for more detail to be entered with every sales invoice or sales credit note. Each transaction entry updates every ledger immediately. A computerized system will allow for immediate sales and customer reporting. For more information, go to nowexplain.com. Thank you for watching.